What up? What up? What's going on? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Splash, and right now, got to talk about the Lakers, man. Got to talk about the Lakers versus the Clippers in this upcoming season. Now, before we get started, man, y'all should already know, and if you don't know by now, Kawhi Leonard has signed with the Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers decided to go with them instead of with LeBron with the Lakers, and instead of signing back with Toronto. But a part of that deal, in order for him to go to the Clippers, was to actually get Paul George there. So they traded the Clippers traded a bunch of first round picks and a couple of players. I think Gallinari is one of those players. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. Actually, let me turn this light on. It's kind of crazy because now I'm sitting here like, wow, he had a mastermind plan this entire time. He did like a LeBron move, which was to get another player to come along and play with him. Now, a couple of things about that. I've had people hitting me up because everybody knows by now, whether you've been watching me on YouTube or whether you've been or whether you just know me personally, y'all know that I'm a Lakers fan. I am a Lakers fan, like to the bones. Like I was born a Lakers fan. No, I'm not from LA. I wasn't born in LA, nothing like that, but my family, my mom, huge Lakers fan. I was born into it. Lakers everything. So of course I was rooting for Kawhi. And on my previous live, I said Kawhi was going to the Lakers because I just didn't see no other way. Now, had I known that he had been in contact to get Paul George to the Clippers, then I would say that, okay, that's a possibility. But the crazy thing to me is all these reporters out there, Chris Broussard, Stephen A. Smith, like all of them was wrong. Because I remember hearing reports, and I'm sure y'all heard them too, that the Clippers were not even in the game anymore. The Clippers were not in the game. So if the Clippers were not even in the game anymore, how the heck did they sign them? Everybody was shocked by it. I remember Chris Broussard saying he's hearing that it's going to be Lakers. When the honest truth is, nobody knew. So even my video, which I clearly stated in the beginning of my last live, that I did not know, and that Kawhi had not signed. I just used that title as clickbait. I mean, nobody knew. Nobody knew. Nobody had any idea. As far as we knew, listening to ESPN and Fox and everybody else, Kawhi was not going to sign with the Clippers. That's what we thought. We thought he wasn't going to sign with the Clippers, and he is signed to the freaking Clippers, which, in my opinion, personally, I think is dope. I think it's dope. I know I'm a Lakers fan. I know y'all know that I'm a Lakers fan and that I was hating on it. But mob only was good, bro, man. We talking basketball, Davey. But I was shocked when I heard they were signed to the Clippers. Now, then when I found out that Paul George was going too, I was like, dang, this is gonna be nasty. I'm excited because even though there's gonna be more competition for LeBron and AD, I still feel like LeBron and AD got the jump on them personally. Personally, in my opinion, I feel like we're gonna win that series. If we're in the playoffs together, which I hope we are, man, because there's no real rivalry with the Clippers and the Lakers. Like, let's be honest, the Clippers have been the little sister for years and years and years, and they've been trash. So this is the first time, I mean, since they got Chris Paul and they had Blake Griffin, but even then, it was no competition. There was no competition. They didn't go anywhere. And honestly, I feel like that's going to stay true right here. They're going to make the playoffs. They may even win a round at the playoffs if they don't see us first. And barring injury, it's gonna be Lakers. It's gonna be so nasty, man. Because you're gonna have Portland who's sick. You're gonna have the Warriors. You're gonna have the Clippers. You may not have OKC no more. You're gonna have the Lakers. Who else? Who else is out the West, man? It's gonna be a deep Utah, a deep playoff round, like for the West. The West is gonna be nasty. But I still think the Lakers got the leg up on anybody. We just re-signed Rondo. So we got Rondo. We just signed DeMarcus Cousins, which if he's healthy, a healthy DeMarcus Cousins, y'all remember what DeMarcus Cousins and AD did in New Orleans, man. They played well together with Rondo. So you got to remember that Rondo is right there. So what I really want to know is, how is Russell Westbrook feeling right now? because everybody's left Russ. Think about that. James Harden. That wasn't James Harden's choice though. He was traded by OKC, so he left, then became a superstar. KD, his homie, decided to join the team that just beat them. And Paul George, after not going to the Lakers, which everybody expected Paul George to do the past offseason, he demands a trade and leaves. Hey, St. Pete Fashion, what's good, bro? We talking basketball right now, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. It's like Westbrook to me, he's like the basketball. Y'all remember Space Jam? Y'all remember the basketball on Space Jam? And it's the that took everybody's talent. It's like all the talent out the NBA, out of those certain players. I feel like that's Westbrook. Westbrook takes the talent of other players. Now we saw Paul George, he played well last year, but each time a player leaves OKC that's played with Paul George or played with Westbrook, they've gotten better. KD was more efficient. Granted, KD was on a better team. James Harden, better. Serge Ibaka, actually, he got more efficient. He didn't like score more points and stuff like that, but he got more efficient. So I'm just like, I think Westbrook is a cancer, man. I think wherever he goes, unless you link him up with another superstar talent, because he was with KD. KD was a superstar talent. So I don't know, man. It's not looking good for Russ, and I don't know where Russ could go. I mean, y'all tell me where you think Westbrook should go. Like, what team suits him? I mean, he had how many stars has he played with? You got Harden, one. You got KD. You got Paul George. Like, bro, you had the chance with 3 different stars. On one of those teams, you had them on the same team. I feel bad for Westbrook, man. I feel bad for him, for real. But how y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing in the chat, man? We got St. P Fashion in the building. We got Mob Only Network. And I just wanted to talk about basketball and really put it out there that I'm not mad. I got cats DMing me they're not Lakers fans. They're just Laker haters. And they know I'm a Lakers fan. I got cats who they're Chicago Bulls fans hitting me like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get Kawhi. I'm like, okay, but I mean, who y'all got? Zach LaVine? You know what I'm saying? We gonna be all right. LeBron James and AD. Now, if we didn't have AD, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, we struck out on AD and Kawhi. Are you kidding me right now? Because then I know we wouldn't have a chance. But y'all tripping. Y'all forget how great Anthony Davis and freaking LeBron James are, if LeBron can stay healthy. And I do understand LeBron only has a few years left in the league. He's getting older. Last year was his first major injury ever. And hopefully we're lucky enough this season to where we don't have any crazy injuries. But think about it. Think about this squad, man. We got Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma. If Kyle Kuzma gets better, which he's gotten better every single year, I'm expecting him to be damn near an all-star next year. Straight up. Like, no cap. He should be an all-star next year. Who else we signed? We signed Rondo back. Rondo's back in the mix. JaVale McGee is back in the mix. We signed DeMarcus Cousins. If DeMarcus Cousins is healthy, it's a nasty matchup. And we got JaVale McGee coming off the bench. JaVale McGee did great for us last year. Who else? We signed some shooters too, man. We signed who do we get? I'm hoping they get Kyle Korver. Well, let me see. They got Danny Green. Come on now. 3 and D, man. Danny Green played well with Kawhi. He's a 2-time champion, one with the Spurs, with Kawhi the first time, and one with Toronto. So you know he can play in big moments. And we also re-signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, another 3 and D player, which I think is going to be great, man. Like this season is going to be a real season. And I feel like unless we have some crazy injuries, we're going to be at the top of the top. We'll be in the top 2, top 3 of the Western Conference. Actually, I'm knocking the Warriors out because they lost KD. Clay's out for at least half the season. So who they got? They don't have anybody. So that's just my opinion. But what do y'all want to talk about, man? I know, Davey, man, you still I watched your last live, bro. And I really liked the the tips you were given for like somebody who's starting their YouTube channel, like not worrying about what everybody else is thinking, not paying attention to what everybody else is doing, not getting discouraged by your numbers going up and down, because that's just going to be natural. And no, that was really encouraging, man. And it was a lot of, that was a good motivational video and live, man. I really appreciate that. I really enjoyed that one. And St. P, man, I see you. You still going strong, bro. You still going strong, bro. Keep pushing it, my guy. And you, man, St. P, I didn't even know you were in LA until I left LA, man. I didn't know you were in LA. I would have linked up with you, man. Freaking you right there in the middle of it. So you, St. P, you got to let us know how it is down there. It's got to be going crazy right now with all the commotion with Kawhi and Paul George. And what's crazy is both of them cats are from Cali, man. So like they're coming home. They're kind of, Kawhi pulled off a LeBron move, man. He orchestrated a LeBron move, and I tip my hat off to him, man. I'm not ashamed to say I was wrong. I was guessing just like everybody on ESPN. I don't understand, how do cats on ESPN get paid to have plugs with all these players, to have all these connections, and all of them was wrong. Stephen A. Smith was wrong. Chris Broussard was wrong. Anybody who said that the Clippers had zero chance, they look like idiots right now. And what's funny is they're not going to admit that they're idiots. They're not going to be like, oh, I was so wrong, blah, 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 blah. No, they're just going to report on the actual facts. LA is crazy right now, bro. I bet, man. I'm back from the dead. Tokyo Butter. Hey, what up, Tokyo Butter 23? Bruh, Tokyo Butter, you know we got some business to talk about, man. You know we got some business. Me, you, and Shoes Up, Sleeves Down. But yeah, I can imagine LA is crazy right now. Like, you're gonna have you're gonna have all these bandwagon Clipper fans that all of a sudden coming out the woodworks. I think it's gonna be crazy. Like, LA is about to make so much money. LA is already the second biggest market in the NBA. You have New York, and New York makes more money than LA, but I feel like this might catapult LA to the number one market in the NBA, because think about it, they're gonna have sold out shows like Clippers games, man. I used to be able to go to a Clipper game for like $20, bro. And I'm not talking about no nosebleeds. I'm talking about some nice seats. Them seats are going to be nuts. It's going to be at least $500 for a decent seat. We're not talking about floor. We're talking about middle seats, mid-level seats, man, in the Staples Center. So I know, man, LA as a whole is happy. LA as a whole is happy, man. The city is booming. And then on top of that, the LA Rams. Now, I'm not a Rams fan. I'm actually a Raiders fan. But yeah, the city is booming, man. What's up, champ? We got some business for sure. With my mom in town, it's hard to get it. It's all good, man. Yeah, I understand, bro. Family comes first. Everybody who's in the chat right now is our YouTubers. So everybody knows that when family stuff is going on, sometimes you just don't have time to put out content because you have priorities, man. That's what happened to me coming from Texas to here. I needed like at least a week or two, and there was like a dip in my subs because I had to take some time off. And I explained that to my subscribers, man, to my people, everybody out there. I was like, hey, I got to get adjusted to this because, man, I'm like 13, 14 hours ahead of mostly everybody in here. So no, most definitely understand that. Far East Live vibe going. Yeah, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. Hey, anybody in the chat, anybody who just joined up, man, we talking basketball, we talking sneakers, we talking whatever y'all want to talk about. Funko Pops. I know Mob only that's what we'll be talking about, man, is the Funko Pops and the Funko chat, which I just seen you pop back in there, man. You haven't been in there for a minute. But what I really want to say is like I feel like the NBA is the best league, sports league, period. Is better than the NFL, in my opinion. It's damn sure better than baseball because I don't know too many cats who watch baseball on TV. For one, they got way too many damn games. Who played in the finals this year? Oh, you want my prediction? Hey, Jared Mike, and I don't. If you've been on the channel before, man, thank you for coming back. If not, if this is your first time, bro, welcome. Appreciate you for throwing that question out there, man. Who's played in the finals this year? All right. So you already know West Coast. Um, I got to go with my Lakers, man. My Lakers gonna be in the finals. My Lakers gonna be in the finals. They're gonna beat Golden State, and then they're gonna beat the Clippers, and it's gonna be epic. So the Lakers in the West, and in the East. The East is a little tough because honestly, the East got worse. You know what I'm saying? With Kawhi leaving, their biggest superstar in the East is Giannis. So I'm in between Bucks and Sixers for the East. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but if I had to put something on it, if I was putting money on it, I would have to go with Giannis. I would say Bucks, Lakers. And the reason I wanted to be Bucks, Lakers, which is crazy because I just bet, if y'all don't know who Rap Milwaukee 414 is, that's my homeboy. He's in San Antonio. And me and him met in San Antonio, man. Another sneaker YouTuber and has his own sneakerheads clothing line and all that good stuff. I bet him that the Bucks will not make it to the finals. That they will not make it to the finals. So if they end up making it to the finals, I don't know, man. We'll see. But I would love to see that because if it was Lakers Bucks and the Lakers beat the Bucks, I would be talking so much trash to Rep. Like, 1 second. Yeah, that's one thing about Korea, man. You be having some bad allergies out here. But yeah, I'll say Bucks, Lakers. What do y'all think? Who do y'all think is gonna be in the finals? And yeah, if this is your first time watching me, first time on a live, and you enjoy it, you enjoy the conversation, you enjoy the content, Lakers, my boy. Yeah, Lakers going to the finals, man. I feel like if we had, let me finish what I was saying. If this is your first time, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. And yeah, I'll have more lives coming, and obviously videos for me out here in Korea. But yeah, man, Lakers, man, because like I really don't see anybody who's going to be able to compete like that. Who's going to be able to compete with the Lakers? Like, there's going to be competition. I'm not saying it's going to be a breeze, but I feel like LeBron has never played with a better big man than AD. AD is probably the best player outside of D Wade, and AD is better than D Wade, in my opinion, that LeBron's ever played with. And then you surround them with shooters, like, so you use the Cavaliers formula all over again. They're probably going to get J.R. Smith to come up off the bench or something like that. I think they haven't signed him yet, but them Clippers looking good. The Clippers are looking good, and it's going to be competitive. But I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. And I feel like if I had to pick 2-on-2, all right, right now, 2-on-2. If you had Lakers, if you had AD and LeBron, 2-on-2 versus Paul George and Kawhi, who you picking, man? Because AD can shoot over anybody. AD is like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a 3-point shot, man, and with handles. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude has guard-like handles. So, like, who you picking 2-on-2? Please tell me, because I don't see it. I don't see it any other way, man. LeBron James and AD. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I'll give you this. I will say Lakers all day, but Clippers got a better squad. And you know what? I think you are right. They do have a better squad because the Clippers, they really have the same core. They really didn't lose anybody, and all they did was plug in 2 superstars into that. So they do have a leg up because their team is more experienced as a whole, right? And they are going to be better off the jump. Like, in the beginning of the season, the Clippers will be better than the Lakers. But once the Lakers figure it out, think about it. The Lakers got a brand new head coach, brand new assistant coaches. Magic's gone. All the young core is gone except for Kuzma. The only players that are coming back from last year are Rondo, McGee, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and Kuz, and Alex Caruso, which most of y'all probably don't even know who that is, but I'm a Lakers fan, so I know my roster. So you got only 5 players coming back. I mean, obviously LeBron, but LeBron only played half the year, so I don't even think you really got a good feel. And he played mostly with the young cats, so I don't think you really got a good feel of everybody on the team like that. So there are going to be some growing pains, but I think at the end of the day, once they figure it out, and if the coach, I don't know much about Frank Vogel, but if Coach Vogel and Jason Kidd figure out how to best what system works best around these guys, man, it's going to be deadly. And hopefully they can do some load management with LeBron too, so that way he's not wearing and tearing his body down, and that way he can give it 100%, and he could be 100% healthy by the end of the season, by the playoffs. I was reading on the BBC. BBC. Hold on, for those that don't know what BBC is, which most of y'all should, because they got BBC even in the States now. But the British Broadcasting Channel. If y'all don't know, I was born in England because I'm a military brat. So like growing up in England and actually seeing, like, watching BBC and watching like British Nickelodeon and all that crap, like, that's funny. You brought me back with BBC right there. And it's not what y'all think. It's not what y'all think either, because I know BBC could mean something else. I think the Hodge twins say it a lot, and I'm not going to say that. So pause if that's what you were thinking. I was reading on the BBC that with the trades this season, it kind of brings to a close the super team era, and it'll make the coming season one of the most exciting. That's very true. That is very true. The old ball guy, who you talking about, 100? But yeah, so, well, I wouldn't say the super team era is coming to an end. It's just different now. It's more like how it was back in the day. So back in the day, you had 2 superstars on the team. You know what I'm saying? You had Kobe and Shaq. Those are the 2 main superstars, and then a bunch of good role players. Then you had Kobe and Paul Gasol. You had really the first like super team that they mashed up like 3 kind of all-star superstar talents was I would say the Celtics, man. I would say the Celtics with that 3-headed monster of Paul Pierce, Rondo, and Kevin Garnett. Or you can even say Ray Allen, or they really had 4, to be honest with you. But yeah, back in the day, they like people didn't consider Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen a super team. They were just a team, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had your star and then you had your side star, but at the same time, like, we've never seen a super team the magnitude of the Golden State Warriors. So if that's what they're basing it off of, like the Golden State Warriors, like giant super team with 5, 6 all-stars on it, then yeah, that era may be dead. I think that era could definitely be dead right now as far as super teams go, because nobody. Now that I think about it, what team in the league has more than 2 superstars? I'm not talking all-stars, because there's a different level. So you got all-stars, cats who make the all-star team, like D'Angelo Russell is technically an all-star, right? But then you got superstars, which is like that top 5 echelon group, which I would say LeBron, Kawhi, AD, KD, and maybe Curry is in. Maybe. I don't know. But out of those 5, I don't think anybody else is in that like superstar group like that. But yeah, maybe super teams are done with. And I think that's just for the time being, because now, okay, so check this out. Paul George is going to the Clippers, right? Westbrook is still in OKC. So what is Westbrook going to do? Is he going to demand a trade? Because think about it. The Oklahoma City Thunder just got 7 count them, 7 first-round picks, I think, from now until like 2025. So are they trying to win now? It don't sound like it. And if they're not trying to win now, then I believe Westbrook might be on his way out. And I don't know what team. Like, he can play on any team. Let's be honest. Westbrook can lead a team to the playoffs. He cannot lead a team to the finals, and he cannot winning championship, being the best player on the team. He would have to play with somebody who's better than him. And we've seen him play with somebody who's better than him in Kevin Durant. But he needs somebody who's better than him and also an alpha male, because Kevin Durant's not an alpha male. If you look at what Kevin Durant did, everything about what Kevin Durant did says that he's not an alpha male. He got beat by a team in the playoffs, in the Western Conference Finals. Then he joins that team so that way he can win a championship the easiest way possible, which is maybe why Kawhi didn't want to go to the Lakers to begin with, because it may be looked at as a soft move. Maybe he didn't want to play with LeBron. But yeah, so I don't know. Who can Westbrook play with? Like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to truly think of a matchup, like a player that Westbrook can play. Oh, you know what? I would say this. Westbrook, and I hate the Spurs, but Westbrook might be nasty on the San Antonio Spurs. And this is why. Not that there's another alpha male star player on there, but they have an alpha male star coach in Greg Popovich. And Greg Popovich gets the best out of the players that he has. Like, hands down, Greg Popovich in the league right now is the best coach. Hands down, Pop is the best coach in the league at this very second, at this very moment. And he gets the best out of his players. Like, do you understand that we wouldn't even know about Kawhi Leonard if it wasn't for Greg Popovich? Like, nobody had Kawhi Leonard on their radar like that. Like, I don't remember seeing any clips from when homie went to college. He builds stars, like literally grows stars. Like, he develops them, works on their weaknesses, and he gets them to a certain point. And I think Westbrook has all of the athletic ability to be a superstar in the league. And because he averages a triple-double, he might be in that superstar category. But where he fails at, he makes a lot of dumb decisions. He throws a lot of super bad shots that he's breaking off the rim, just chunking up shots, like missing shot after shot after shot. They used to say Kobe threw up a lot of shots, and Kobe would get like 50 points, but he would chunk up so many points, so many shots. But Westbrook is the worst, man. Westbrook had the same 3-point percentage as Lonzo Ball, and nobody want to bring that up. I don't know if they scared of Westbrook, if the media is scared of Westbrook like that, but they praise him for every good thing he does and don't really criticize him for the bad stuff that he does. And he does a lot of bad. Like, he makes a lot of stupid decisions that I feel like Paul George realized that, which I don't understand how he did not realize that over the first year. Maybe his first year in OKC, he just wanted, because he got hurt, he felt like he had something to prove in the next season, and that was the next season, which was last season, and whatever. What about New Jersey by 2021? They're going to be good. KD coming back. All right, so let's talk about that. KD, everybody's seen what happened to KD, man. Everybody saw that injury. That injury was not pretty. Like, let me turn that down a little bit. That injury was not pretty. And those type of injuries, man, where you snap something. I mean, y'all ask Goat Weezy, man. Ask Goat Weezy how that feels, because I think Goat Weezy tore his Achilles, if I'm not mistaken. I might be, so don't quote me on that. It's not easy to come back from that. That's what I'm saying with the Lakers and DeMarcus Cousins. Like, he's coming back from that injury. He wasn't 100% clearly in the playoffs. So hopefully he'll be 100% next year. But I don't think that's going to be as easy as everybody thinks for KD. And the fact that he has to recover from that and get back into NBA shape, like, there are far few humans on earth that are in NBA shape. Now, you have an injury like that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'd have to wait and see. Because then the thing is, let's say KD comes back, right? Kyrie would have played an entire year with this team, and the offense is going to be built around Kyrie. Kyrie cannot be the best player on a team. We've seen that. And Kyrie is not a pass-first point guard. Really, Kyrie is not a point guard at all. He's a shooting guard. He's just too short. So how is KD, who's not an alpha male, Kyrie, who's not an alpha male, because Kyrie couldn't lead the Celtics anywhere. Before LeBron came back to Cleveland, couldn't lead the Cavs anywhere. How are two non-alpha males gonna lead a team to a championship? Nah, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I don't understand how that would even be possible. It sounds good. It looks good on paper. I think it's going to be dope to watch them play. But even if KD comes back 100%, I don't see them winning. I see them maybe making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But do I see them beating Giannis? Nope. I don't. I don't even know if I see them beating Philly because Philly's got so much depth on their squad. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't think Brooklyn, no time soon, is winning anything worth mentioning. And that's just my personal opinion. Here's what the BBC said. Um, Leonard told the Clippers if they could prize All-Star forward Paul George away from the Thunder, he was in. Yes, that's a fact. You think that's how it really worked out? Yeah, yeah. I think because if you look at everybody was waiting for Kawhi to make a decision, right? And nobody knew why he was waiting. Like he was talking to the Lakers, he was asking questions. He had his meeting with Toronto, and all the reports, which we can't believe the reports because the reporters don't know what the hell they're talking about either. All the reports were saying was he's not going to make a decision today. He's not going to make a decision today. He's waiting. He's contemplating. He's thinking about all of his options. He's weighing everything. But in all actuality, he was really waiting to see if the Clippers could get Paul George. And I don't know how none of the reporters picked up on that. They got everything else wrong, but they could, I guess they said they heard it, but it wasn't credible enough, which is crazy because the stuff that they were saying wasn't credible either because a lot of the reporters said that the Clippers are out. The Clippers have no chance. So honestly, I believe it. I believe that Kawhi did what LeBron does best and orchestrated, just like when LeBron went to Miami, he orchestrated getting Chris Bosh to go there. And just like when he came back to Cleveland, he orchestrated getting Kevin Love there. Like LeBron, I mean, Kawhi took a page out of LeBron's book and he did it. And if he wins a ring with the Clippers, I'm not mad at it. I will be mad at it if LeBron and AD don't win a ring with the Lakers. I will be upset because then I'll feel like LeBron didn't do his job because every superstar who's ever came to the Lakers has won a ring. Every you're talking about Shaq, Kobe, and if you don't, then you're looked at on some type of way. Like Dwight Howard, everybody considers Dwight Howard a bum because of how he acted with Kobe, because of his immaturity, and because he couldn't figure Dwight Howard has. Oh yeah, that's right, 0. So he should have just shut up and colored. How do you think the atmosphere will be in the Staples this season? Bruh. Okay, so let's get it right. Let's get this one thing straight right now. It doesn't matter what the Lakers record is. It doesn't matter what the Clippers record is. It doesn't even matter if the Clippers win a championship. The Lakers will forever and always be big brother. Like, that's it. Like, the Lakers will be the number one team in LA. And when you go to a Lakers game and you see all the banners hanging up, championship banners, retired team jerseys, retired player jerseys, you see all those great names up there. And then you go to a Clippers game, even if it's a Clippers home game, they cover all that stuff up. They cover all that up because that's a reminder of them not doing anything for the past however many freaking years. So it's going to be crazy when the two teams collide and when they play each other. Every time they play each other, it's going to be crazy. But I will say that there will be more Lakers fans still than Clippers fans even at Clippers home games. You're going to see more purple and gold unless they make the playoffs. When they make the playoffs, and if they're not playing the Lakers at the time, you'll see that red, yellow, and blue, but you'll still see some purple and gold in them. You know what I'm saying? Really, you just gave LA fans two teams to cheer for. That's all it was. So now we can go to double the games if you can afford to. And if you live in LA, then you can probably afford to do that because LA is hella expensive. But what from St. Pete Fashion was saying, he said it's crazy right there. It's crazy down there right now. And I can only imagine, like, damn, I got to go to a game. And I know I'm out here in Korea right now, but maybe once I leave here, or I got to plan some kind of trip to go back because I love LA, man. LA is probably my favorite city. My favorite city um, in the States. Like so much stuff to do, so many places to go, so much good food, everything. Like LA is awesome. What do I think about the players the Lakers that got right now? I like them, man. I was just going down the list. So let's go down the list. Obviously, you got LeBron and AD, right? So one thing that people were griping about last year and what the Lakers really needed was shooters. They needed shooters to surround LeBron with because LeBron would drive into the middle, the other team would collapse around him, and then he kick it out, and then Lonzo Ball's gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not dogging Lonzo Ball. I actually like Lonzo, but we needed 3-point shooters, catch and shoot type players. I hope they get a couple more. Hope they get Kyle Korver and maybe even J.R. Smith, man, because I know J.R. Smith had the whole mess up in the finals 2 years ago, but I feel like he would have a chip on his shoulder and he would redeem himself. But besides AD and LeBron, we have Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He just got signed to a 2-year deal. He's a 3-and-D player. I like him a lot. He can create his own shot, and he's an okay passer. But that's what we need. We need defense and we need 3-point shooting. Alex Caruso, he's a shooting guard / point guard, and he's going to basically be riding the bench and playing like garbage time or as needed if we get any injuries at the point guard position. Uh, DeMarcus Cousins. If DeMarcus Cousins is healthy, we saw Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins play great together in New Orleans. So with those two together, side by side, healthy. That's the key word. Keyword healthy. I think we got something special, something really special. Um, if James don't win at least one title with the Lakers, he will always be the third best player behind MJ and Kobe. Hey, that's facts. And to be honest with you, as a Lakers fan, I wouldn't even give him third best player because personally, um, I hated LeBron beforehand. I hated LeBron before he became a Laker because everybody would compare MJ and LeBron, and Kobe would just get skipped. And I was like, wait, hold on, pause. Let's wait a second. You can't go straight to LeBron James without mentioning Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is the closest thing to MJ ever. So if you talk about greatest players of all time, LeBron James falls immediately after him. Now, I will say this. If LeBron James brings a championship, brings number 17, the 17th championship to the Los Angeles Lakers, he'll be one of the first players to lead 3 different teams in 2 different conferences to a championship. And like, bruh, that's just amazing. And I have never seen nothing like that. And he'll have done it for the Lakers. So that might make him closer to surpassing Kobe. Now, if he wins 2, he might be surpassed Kobe. I don't know. But he's got something to prove. But let's continue going down the list. Jared Dudley, I mean, Jared Dudley is decent. He's a shooter. He's a catch and shoot. So that's all we need. Catch the ball, shoot the ball. That's it. Plain and simple. Kyle Kuzma. I love Kyle Kuzma, man. I'm so happy we're able to keep him. And if he gets better, man, he's the only young player. He's the youngest player on the team, I believe. Yeah. If he makes a leap, because, players sometimes they got to make a leap from season to season. I believe this will be like his 3rd or 4th, I think 4th season in the league. If he makes a leap to like a borderline all-star level, then we wouldn't have needed Kawhi Leonard. Now, granted, Kawhi Leonard would have made us better. Yes, I'm not saying that Kuzma by any means is replacing a Kawhi Leonard or better than Kawhi Leonard. But if Kawhi Leonard would have came to the Lakers, Kuzma wouldn't have got the playing time that he's going to get now. So now is really his time to prove himself. Like, bro, you gotta beat right now. We got Rondo back. We got JaVale McGee back. Did I say Danny Green? I don't think I said Danny Green yet. Danny Green is a 3 type player, man, and he's a streaky shooter, but I believe like that's the type of play that we need. And I did it on a previous live, like maybe 2 or 3 lives ago, where I was talking about the players that I want the Lakers to target, and like maybe like 4 or 5 players on here on the list. I wish we could have got what's that dude name on the Clippers, the point guard, Patrick Beverly. That would have been really nice if we would have got Patrick Beverly because he's just a dog on defense and he can hit threes. So, what do you think of the Jordan 13 Lakers dropping on July 20th? I don't know, man. Like when Jordan Brand makes Lakers colorways, like I have yet to be like super impressed. The only one I really, really, really like is the Laker to the LA to Chicago Jordan 1 SB. That to me is fire. But at the same time, it's like if over time it rubs off into Chicago 1, I'm like, bro, I actually want a Laker shoe that's going to stay a Laker shoe. And I might get something custom made eventually. But yeah, it's like I feel like Jordan Brand be like they're lazy, man. Like let's be honest, Jordan Brand, they know what sells, right? They know LeBron is on the Lakers, they know AD is on the Lakers, so they know anything with purple and yellow is gonna sell. But look at that shoe. What is that shoe? Like let's just be keep it 100 right now. What is that shoe? The Lakers, and if y'all haven't seen it, it's a white Jordan 13, and it's really just a cherry 13, but instead of where the red is on the cherry, uh, on that that little suede portion near the bottom, it's purple, and then on the bottom of the shoe, the very bottom of the shoe is yellow and purple, or I think it might just be yellow. I'm like, okay, all y'all did was just take leftover fabrics that I'm sure you had from the cherry 13s, and then they had some blue 13s too that were the same as the cherries, all white upper. And I'm like, bro, like do something a little more creative than that. You know what I'm saying? Or like let's do a black, yellow, and purple colorway. You know what I'm saying? Not everything has to be white, yellow, purple. You know the Lakers have all purple jersey, right? They have all yellow jersey, right? I don't know why you always do a white, purple, and yellow. You know what I'm saying? And then you can like that's why I feel like sometimes LeBron he does better collaboration shoes or like tribute shoes, like what LeBron did with the Martin LeBron 16s. I feel like that shoe screamed Martin. Jordan did that Dream It Do It, which wasn't really a Martin shoe, but everybody was calling it Martin. I was like, bro, like, why doesn't Jordan just say like this shoe is for this person or whoever or whatever? Like Jordan and Nike are hand in hand, right? So why can't Jordan and Kobe do a collab together? Because we saw Kyrie did a collab with Kobe. Um, what was it? Was that the Kyrie 3, the Bruce Lee joint, the Mama Mentality, the one that's yellow and has the 3 stripes on it, just like Bruce Lee had on his chest. I believe it was in Enter the Dragon. Like, why don't we get dope collabs like that or ideas from Jordan Brand? And I feel like Jordan Brand is so big and they're such a huge brand and they know that they're going to make money regardless of what they do, that they really don't put time and effort to go out there. Like, think about a brand like Supreme. Supreme is popular right now because they collab with other brands to get their stuff out there. Like they collab with Louis, they collab with Nike, they collab with a bunch of other people. Like, I don't know, man. It's like obviously Jordan, they did it with the Jordan 1 with the off-whites, right? But then after that, what have we seen? You know what I'm saying? Since then, they've had the Travis Scott ones and really like think about the OVOs. That like the OVOs weren't really anything special. I still want the all white OVO 12s, but like they just kept on releasing black and gold and white and gold shoe after white and gold shoe. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all been making Lakers colorways since Kobe was in the league when you guys were trying to recruit him to Jordan Brand. Change it up, man. Change it up. Why won't Jordan do something with make an exclusive Jordan 1 with LeBron? Y'all saw how LeBron, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but LeBron was wearing the off-white ones and Like the little air portion in quotations. It said King James or something like that. Jordan could have did that. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. Y'all are the same damn number. And maybe it's just arrogance or pride or something like that. But Jordan Brand gets lazy, so I'm really not feeling those. Long story short, I'm not really feeling those Laker 13s. That's one heck of a sigh. Who is your favorite Laker of all time? That is a good question. St. P fashion, it changes all the time, but normally, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say Magic Johnson, and I say Magic Johnson because I feel like Magic, he's for one, he's the first player as a rookie to lead his team to a championship, and he played all 5 positions because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got hurt, during the finals, and I just like dude won 5 rings, man, and he's still an advocate for the Lakers, even though he left the organization. He was on the phone with Kawhi, and I feel like had he still been in the organization, we might have got him. We might have got him. So the moment I think the Jordan brand is wasting the 30th anniversary of the Jordan, was it Jordan fives or no, Jordan fours? Only the breads really got me thinking, uh, really thinking, but all the others haven't really been my thing. Yeah, and I'm not a fan of the fours, to be honest with you. I'm really not a fan of the fours. I wear a size 14, size 15 shoe, and fours look crazy on my feet because it's like a low top. So I look like clown feet. But I did like the black cement joints, or the bread or no, 4. I'm thinking 3s. But yeah, 4s. I'm not a huge fan of them, man. They look crazy. I look like Mega Man. I look like Optimus Prime with them big old giant shoes on, man. Oh, Ellis, my boy Ellis, man. East Squad in the building. What's good, bro? Chilling, man. We're talking basketball. We're talking sneakers. Whatever y'all want to ask me, go ahead and throw it out there, and I'll answer it, man. What do you think about Space Jam 2, the movie? I mean, I have to wait and see it. I'm gonna see it. Everybody in here is gonna see it. So whether you're a super huge fan of Jordan and you love Jordan to death, and Jordan is your guy, um, you're gonna go see Space Jam 2. Either so that way you can see if it's good, or so that you can hate on it, regardless of it if it's good or not. I don't think certain movies should get remade, man, or not remade, or even made sequels to. And this is one of them. Like Space Jam is like, golly, man, at least 200 times. Like when my mom got that VHS, bruh, that junk was rewind. I would watch. I think I watched it back to back like several times before as a kid. So I don't know, man. Like, well, I'm gonna just have to wait and see. I just gotta wait and see. Am I excited for it? Yeah, because it's Space Jam. At the end of the day, it's still Space Jam, whether it's with LeBron James or with Michael Jordan. I just hope it doesn't disappoint. I just really hope it doesn't disappoint, and we'll see if it does. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. We talked about everything. We talked about Lakers, and the Clippers. We talked about the NBA. Thank you. If anything, they should have made it with Kobe. Facts. How they keep on skipping Kobe, but you know what, Kobe. I don't think Kobe was trying to be an actor like that. Even though Kobe's been on a couple TV shows, but yeah, um, and Kobe would have done it too because Kobe almost did everything that Jordan does. But actually, I think Kobe is actually being a little bit more successful. Uh, Maybe not as far as making money, but he's becoming a little bit more successful as far as like his dealings with in movies. And like I like the Detail show, even though I don't have ESPN, but I be watching little like the 30-second clips of it where they be having on Instagram and on Facebook. But that junk is interesting to me. Like the way he breaks down the game, I'm like, bro, this dude is a basketball genius. Like he can literally like set up his own workshop and go from team to team and like show them all their flaws if they're willing to hear them, because you know how cats be sensitive these days. But Yeah, I feel like Kobe's had a great after NBA career, and I Jordan is having a better one, I'm sure, because he's making more money through Jordan Brand. But the Charlotte Hornets, trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't. He's not having as successful like he's not getting accolades. That's what I'll say. He's not getting accolades and awards and stuff like that like Kobe's doing. So yeah, Kobe would have done great in it. Oh yeah, hey man, more live chats coming in. What do you think about the Lion King movie? I can't wait to see Lion King. Jungle Boo, Jungle Boo, Jungle Boo. Man, that almost sounds like a racial slur, man. That's not what I was saying. Anyway, Jungle Book was fire. Aladdin was trash, in my opinion, and I can't wait to see Lion King. I think Lion King's going to be fire. Say P. Facts, my boy. Bring more live chats. Hey, I will. I like doing lives because I don't have to edit crap. I can just get on here and talk, and I don't necessarily want to edit a video to talk about sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be more interactive. And if I'm talking about sports, or if I'm just talking about random shoe, or if I'm just ranting about something random, I want to be able to interact with the people who follow me, the people who watch my channel. So yeah, definitely more lives coming. You guys make sure your notification bell is on so that way you will get notified when I go live. And I appreciate y'all, appreciate all of y'all, man. We was in here about almost an hour strong, just chilling, kicking back. Right now, if you guys care, it's about 1:35 p.m. here in Korea, Sunday afternoon. And yeah, man. Hey, and we got some other stuff coming, man. Tokyo Butter 23 is in here watching, but he knows in the near future we're gonna be doing some things. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. So y'all stay tuned for that. And if you're not subbed to Tokyo Butter 23, if you're not subbed to St. P Fashion, if you're not subbed to Ellis E Squad, who else was in here? If you're not subbed to Mob Only, Davey McFly, y'all go ahead and sub to those guys. Check those guys out because they all got great channels, and I support all of them, man. How do you go on live, bro? Okay, so real quick, let me see what Tokyo Butter said. Great checking in, man. Let's try and get that live together sorted sometime over the next couple of weeks, maybe next weekend when I'm going. Hey, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Hey, you let us know, man. Whatever works on your schedule, Tokyo Butter, because more than likely we'll be doing it off of your channel. So yeah, just let us know, bro. How do you go on live? So St. P Fashion. This is the way I do it, and most people they use Google Hangouts. I know Tokyo Butter figured out how to do it, and I was trying to help Tokyo Butter figure out how to do it, but then I realized I don't use Google Hangouts. I literally just use YouTube. And the way you do that is you have to have Chrome. You have to have Chrome downloaded to your computer, and that is the web browser that you use. You go on YouTube and you actually click, where it says, do you want to upload a video? You click on that, and then there's a drop down and it says, do you want to upload a video or do you want to go live? And I think the symbol is like a camera with a plus sign in it. You click on the go live, and then it's going to be a pop-up. It's going to give you three options. If you use the option that says webcam, you're going to click on that and say go live. And once you go live, everything else will pop up. It'll let you pick your thumbnail, and then you just go from there. So yeah, that's how you go live. It's pretty simple. And I'm pretty sure you can YouTube that and have somebody go visually go through it step by step with you. But yeah, man, I'm about to get out of here. Actually, I'm tired, man, but I should not go to sleep because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. But your boy's out, man. Great talking to y'all. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And your boy Splash is out. I will see y'all on the next one. Later.